Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Bring It On. Head back to Caed Nua and see if we can't do Kana's quest. There's also an NPC there that wants to speak to us, a Lord Cedric.
Sure.
I must say, I'm impressed.
Well, thank you, Aloth. I hear a commotion. Is it coming from inside? It doesn't look like it. Let's speak to the steward real quick, since we're done upgrading Caed Nua.
I trust all is well. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
What is the state of the keep? Word of Caed Nua is spreading far and wide. I expect we'll be receiving visitors from every corner of the world soon. I can't tell you how wonderful it is, seeing this place restored to its original grandeur. Thank you, my lord. This keep only reflects what you've done for us. A monument, if you will. I've kept you too long, haven't I? I'll give you my report.
Yeah.
I
I like some of these we've talked about. I have some questions. Now, I'll do all in my power to answer. What would you like to know? I have questions about Cancelhot and the Torn Bannerman. Yes? Who is Cancelhot? Or Hout?
A famed archmage. I am given to understand that the Brackenberry Sanitarium puts much stock in his work, as regards the manipulation of the soul. His spells are widely circulated. But he is poorly regarded in many circles. Some call him a madman, or else cruel and barbarous. He must be very old by now. Perhaps that is why the Torn Bannermen believe they can best him.
The steward pauses. Do you know anything else about these mercenaries?
Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well supplied and well organized, and there are rumors that they are backed by an unknown benefactor. They have proved remarkably effective in the past, and they are certainly a threat now.
Okay, I don't have any more questions. But I do. Was this your keep once?
Not as a land is its lord's, more as a child is its mother's. This castle was my design, you see. The Earl appointed me to do it. I was getting on in years. I knew it would be my only chance to build something magnificent. When it was built, I couldn't bring myself to part from it, to go back to my lonely home. I begged the Earl to let me stay, to take care of it. It was all I wanted, and he granted it. Years later, when Bereth's usher finally came calling, I begged the Earl to find a way to let me remain, and so he did.
You mentioned an earl before.
The Earl of Yenwood, the original, in fact, when Deerwood was a colony. He found this site, the only ruin Ere Glanfarth refused to defend, and he believed its wealth would be great. The keep was his way of defending his family's claim, and that claim became his obsession. He had to know what lay beneath. He devoted his life to excavating the ruins below the keep. They had been sealed with rock and soil. Deliberately, it would seem. Years passed, and with them the Earl. He dug his entire life and never found what he sought. His obsession became his sons and his sons' sons. And one day, that young Earl broke through.
And he found the endless paths waiting for him. Yes, an endless maze, incomprehensible in its construction. But he would never come to learn more than that. Vile things had taken residence there. Vile and dangerous. They poured up through the keep and slew its residents, the Earl among them.
After that, the keep remained abandoned, unused, wasted. Meowall's mastery of this place was the first hope I'd had in 200 years. How I've longed to see it as it once was.
It seems I was mistaken. For you have been the salvation of this place, not he. I thought the curse upon this place would never fall. That I would watch the very stones wear away into dust. In restoring the keep, my great design, you have restored my purpose. Your name, your soul, is writ upon the very stone. I know Caed Nua will not fall again. Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins, one of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
Alright, let's speak with
Yeah.
Lord Cedric. It's good you're here. I simply must speak with you, my lord. Very well. Let's hear it. You call for your allies and stride towards your throne. As I'm sure you are well aware, wealth has a way of birthing enemies. My fortress is beset by thieves. I'm sure one of the lesser nobles is after my treasury. This has the stink of jealousy upon it. It'll be weeks before I can secure my holdings, and by then it will be too late. I haven't the connections to hire mercenaries on short notice. And so I turn to you, my lord. Is there anything you can do? It's always a good idea to have nobles owe you favors, so we'll take option 2. I'll see that these jealous rivals are dealt with. Marvelous. May I, inquire as to your intentions? So this will probably send Aloth away, which is inconvenient, but since it is unique to him, I'm going to select it anyway. I'm sure Aloth can handle them discreetly. Thank you, my lord. It is an enormous relief to have this burden off my shoulders. Bless you. And Palangina leveled up. Fantastic. 1 point in its survival, I think. How are we going to do 2? So I would like to give her more support abilities, since that's her role in the second line. But for the same reasons I gave my Paladin Righteous Soul, I think she should have it as well. She can't support the party if she's charmed or dominated. So we'll do that. So Aloth is gone, which makes recruiting Kana a lot easier. Let's swim by the merchant real quick.
Hello.
Need to make a couple changes. I want to give Sagani that spear that we found in the Endless Paths, and I want to see what weapon Kana has equipped, because I don't remember.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Just real quick.
Very well.
Oh, whoops.
Very well.
They both leveled up as well, so let's do Kana real quick. Mechanics. Since Aloth isn't currently in our party, I forgot about that. He's the only one that has a decent mechanic score. I've read these before. Now grab the Silver Knight's shields broke both arrow and blade, increases the deflection of allies in the area of effect. And Sagani, more stealth. And we get Faithful Companion, same reasons we get, what's it called? The talent on the Paladins. The Ranger's Animal Companion gains improved defenses against charmed, confused, and dominated afflictions. It's plus 30 instead of plus 15. Even better.
I'm here.
Oh, he is not well equipped. Does he have a weapon focus? So unfortunately I don't have a pike to give him. I could go to Defiance Bay and buy one. But I don't need to yet. No greatswords. I guess my character has a greatsword equipped. But needs something to hold his... what's the other weapon types? Warhammer's taken up as well. Great. Well, I'll just give him this.
Huh?
Farewell.
Taravius will be replacing Aloth while Aloth is away on that quest. His skills are all over the place. Alright, Secrets of Rhyme. Since we are in the White March, there's a lot of freeze damage. Also, he has spells to do freeze damage and shock damage. We already got the shock version. Decreases freeze damage and damage reduction, so plus 5 damage reduction against freeze, and plus 20% freeze damage.
Huh?
Did
Yeah?
you get new spells as well? No, those all look familiar. Okay,
Yeah.
in we go. Actually, I'm wrong twice over. Get rid
May
of him.
Wal watch your step.
Zawa's coming with us. Alright, so we had brought Kana in here before. I believe to level 5. So we'll start there and work our way down.
Huh?
So what does his Arbalest do? Nice, stuns and prone. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So the plan is to just zip around each floor, check all the rooms, make sure that we didn't miss anything for his quest, or that we can still proc it if we did before. Unfortunately, we've
Right.
killed everything down here already, so it's not going to be super exciting. Hey, bandits didn't get any of my wages. Make sure it doesn't have to inspect anything.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Didn't miss having a dare in the party. As soon as we're done with the DLC, Zawa's gone. As is the barbarian. So I do really like the barbarian class in this game. This one's technically closer. I'm also looking at his portrait to see if that little dialogue box pops up. I doubt I'm gonna proc in here. I didn't proc in the other elemental rooms, so I doubt this one's gonna be any different. But better safe than sorry. Oh, look there, above the door. Overseer Gabranos. We found it. Okay, that's something. A study. Gabranos' work must be here somewhere. Oh no. Alright, unfortunately, we're not in a great position.
This was Gabranos. This was the great scholar I was looking for.
Kana looks down at the heap of shattered bones. Seems like it. But why? He traveled everywhere. I found traces of his work on 2 separate continents. He ends his days here, doing this. Was this the source of all that knowledge? Those experiments out there? The bodies? He was one man. That doesn't mean you were wrong about the rest of it. Maybe, but I was wrong about him for certain. I took him for an inspiration. I wanted... Oh, never mind. Kana sighs. Let's find the tablet and get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, and Zawa leveled up. Alright, anything new here? I think Flagellant's path is new. I think Enervating Blows is also new. Rooting Pain? I don't recall. Maybe I'll just read whatever I select, so I don't repeat myself. I like the idea of this one. Let's get Enervating Blows, so he weakens enemies when he hits them. By targeting certain points on an enemy, the monk is able to inflict physical weakness. Melee critical hits cause the target to become weakened. And he attacks so frequently that he's going to land crits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Didn't we see
Sure.
a shattered tablet here before? There was like that inspection point.
This can't be it. But the symbols... No. I was so close.
Kana runs his fingers over the shattered remnants of the tablet.
Look, you can see there's his name. And these symbols. Virtue. Gods, the rest is too worn away. There must be something, a verse, even a word. Be like unto the waves, be wrathful as the sea, anything. Is there really nothing? Not even to explain this?
Kana looks about the room, his shoulders slumped. He bends over the shattered fragments, pulling the largest of them together. Removing a rolled piece of paper and a stick of charcoal from his pockets, he sets about forlornly making a few rubbings. Maybe you can salvage some small part of it. Isn't it enough that you found it? What? This shattered mess? I might as well bring back an empty piece of parchment. Kana sighs and sets down his charcoal. He gazes down at the fragments. But it existed once. It was here, whole. He runs his fingers over the stone. Maybe you're right. Number 6. I agree, but let's reassure him instead. Yeah, but think of what we've learned. We're the first people in 2,000 years to descend this far. Yes. Kana blinks, looking around the room. It is a great feat, isn't it? Gives a hesitating smile. We're the leading scholars of the day. Gets back to his feet. Some of these smudges, at least, may hold meaning in time. I'll be glad to be out of this place all the same. I could use some air.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Manea also leveled up. Fantastic. I think she needs a self-heal. She tends to take a lot of damage, and... she doesn't kill enemies fast enough to get a lot of use out of this from what we've seen so far. Each equipped weapon. So this is where dual wield would be useful. I like the idea of this one as well. That's decent. So either Savage Defiance or Threatening Presence. I think she needs a heal. That last fight in the White March showed us that we need a little bit more sustain. So the Barbarian channels his or her own irrepressible determination, regenerating a large amount of endurance once per encounter. A decent heal.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
It's a shame that I get 6 party members, because I really like, I guess, all of the companions in this game.
Safe travels.
All the classes and all their personalities are unique enough that I don't feel like there's any overlap. I guess we can go straight back to Rusted Wood and do the Wolf Cave next.
Oh, I knew that Malkachoa was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Alright, does he have anything better? There's a spear. Does he have a weapon focus? No. Doesn't really matter what he has equipped, but we do have a unique wand we can give him, which is freeze damage. We just gave him the Heart of Rhyme. Secrets of Rhyme. Heart of the Storm. Got those two mixed up. And then for melee, Keep pressing the wrong key. There we go. What goes with the wand? Maybe sword? I'll give him the axe for now. Does burn damage, but whatever. And in case they get into the back line and start attacking him, we do have that small shield we can give him. Just retaliation on it, since he's going to probably get hit if he's in the back line anyway. Plus, he runs into the front with his spirit shift. Yeah, since he's probably going to take damage, he can reflect it right back at the guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Alright, to the wolf cave. We'll take a... or with the... deflection? Reflection. Retaliation. What is it called? I already forgot. With retaliation, I'll do a little bit more damage before he goes down. I don't have any helmets for him, unfortunately. Needs rings as well. We can do better than that.
Yeah.
Well, let's hope we don't come across any traps, because we don't have any mechanics on anybody.
Huh?
But that makes me not want to explore anyway, right?
Right.
Because I don't figure it out. If I have to re-explore areas, that's fine. We can always revisit places. I'll just make note of where we've been without Aloth and come back. Either way, I'm going to call it here for now. Next episode, we'll enter the Wolf Cave and take care of that quest. I assume that's where the wolf would be for the hunter's favor. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.